Summit with the theme of Supercharging Startups. The summit is organized by Internet and Mobile Association of India. The summit is also supported by Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, Government of India, and Niti Aayog. I'm your host for the session, Devendra Nagle from IMAI. Welcome to the session in which we'll see a very interesting presentation of mobile Seva app store. Before we begin, we'd like to thank our digital financial management partner, EaseBuzz, conversational messaging partner, GupShop, send partner, GoQuick, gold partners, Manoma Online, Blick Digital, and Yellow AI, and silver partner, ShareChat. Without further ado, it's my pleasure to introduce you to Mr. Kapil Kant Kamal, Joint Director at Center for Development of Advanced Computing, C-DAC. I would request all the delegates to keep posting their questions in the chat box, and we'll take some of the questions during the session. Over to you, Mr. Kapil. Welcome to the session.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. First of all, I'll welcome to all the participants who's joining this session, and thank you to Internet and Mobile Association of India for provide this opportunity to share the inside of National App Store that is called Mobile Seva. So myself, Kapil Kant Kamal, I am a Joint Director in C-DAC Mumbai. Now I walk through to the presentation on Mobile Seva App Store. That is a national initiative. So as you all aware that digital transformation of mobile application are increased rapidly and application are dominant across the globe. In fact, last 2 years, the mobile applications are take over the world and consumer habits is also changed. Mobile applications and smartphones have become an important part of our life, daily life. In fact, in recent research, it is also found that 90% of users are utilize their time on the mobile application and 10% has used only the web-based applications. So in fact, the demand of the mobile application has been increased. Organizations, private organizations, government organizations are offering their services through the mobile phone. And users are also comfortable to avail the government services or shopping, watching TVs, games through the mobile application. And the other side, the startup are also taking a variant approaches to innovate the different approaches to innovate inside of the mobile apps industry in the country. So now there is a requirement of government app store where any app developer, Indian app developer can host their application with their own government policies and laws. There is no dependent on the any other countries, their law and their requirement depending on their law and for hosting the applications. So now we are come up with the Indian own app store that is called Mobile Seva App Store. India is, as you also aware that India is a fastest growing smartphone market. So Mobile Seva is innovative initiative launched by the Ministry of IT and C-DAC is developed the platform. So Mobile Seva App Store is a first indigenous developed app store. It is a one-stop solution for all type of mobile application, Indian application that can be hosted on the Mobile Seva App Store. It is a trusted and secure platform to extend the support to the developers of the country in building of the secure application to provide services to the citizen of India. So under the vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat, we are providing an Indian homemade Indian app store that is managed, developed and hosting by the government. So why is a requirement of the National App Store? Basically, we require a National App Store because Indian have around 4 lakh mobile application in different platforms. But we don't have any National App Store for hosting the Indian applications that is related to the regional languages. So we are come up with the National App Store where any developer, private company, government department can host their application free of cost. It is with the country own policies and the law can be imposed. It is secure with the data privacy. That is the latest bill has passed with the government. And it is indigenously developed. And the beauty of this platform is basically it is developed, maintained, and managed by the government. There is no third party will involve. It is completely hosted in the trusted environment. It is a government data center. So your application, everything is secure. So now it is free of cost for the next 2 years. We are hosting only the verified signed application on the Mobile Seva App Store. Now, step by step, I will describe what are the features we will give for the private developers so that they can come to the Mobile Seva App Store. So first of all, in this App Store, we are mainly concerned about the security. So whatever the application is come on the Mobile Seva App Store, we will done the security audit. That security audit is also done by the internal team of C-DAC. So in the security audit, we will check the certain parameters and we will categorize the application in different levels. For example, some application is a static level, some is a dynamic application, and applications is the payment. So based on the application requirement, we will done the security check and we will done the testing and audit of the application. So main parameters, whatever we will consider during the testing of the application, that is stage. So we will check in the data storage. It is a very important part of the mobile application security. For example, we will check that no sensitive data should be shared within the application log. We will also check the no sensitive data should be shared with the third party during the transactions. We will also check the no sensitive data to be exposed to any other application, and password and the username and password not be stored inside the mobile application. No sensitive data will be generated in the logs so that any attacker can easily hijack or attack on your application. So data security is data storage is an important part during our testing process. And then the secure communication. In the testing, we will check the secure communication that if in case the application is called any third party APIs. So it is called securely on HTTP or HTTPS. We will also check the identification of the dangerous permissions. For example, some application is taking a dangerous permission that will harm to the user or the device. So we will check the what type of permission has required by the application. It is required or not. In case it is not required, so we will update to the developer that permission is not required, but you are taking application is taking that permission. Secure logic. Secure logic is basically very important part for the developer, because most of the developer is not aware that how to secure their application. And so that we will check that application is tamper proof or not. So during the testing, we will check the application reverse engineering is possible or not. That is a tamper proof. So that is a very important part of our testing. Then we will also come with the cryptography algorithm. For example, for hashing algorithm, they are using the proper platform. They are using a proper algorithm or not. So we will also check during the testing. And we have also checked the secure authentication and authorization of the application. And we will also check the integrity check. Integrity check, basically, we will check the device-based testing. For example, some of the devices are easily installed in the rooted device. And rooted device is basically most vulnerable for the attack. So we will check the application has preempt to not install on the rooted device. So before hosting the application, we will check the complete security cycle that is based on the vast security industry practice. We will perform all the tests and we will categorize the application in 3 levels. First is a static level. Second one is a dynamic, and third is a payment. So we have a different type of test cases for all the type of applications. For example, it is related to payment. For example, that application is related to the payment. So we will check the 20 different use cases for testing the application, and we will share the report to the developer. That is the beauty of this platform, because every application is will test thoroughly and complete report will be shared to the developer. So then what is it is over the hosting application. What is the flow of the hosting application on the Mobile Seva App Store? So we will provide, first of all, we will provide the developer account to the all Indian developers. We will provide the developer account. Through developer account, they can upload the application and any number of application. There is no restriction of the application. Only we will not promote the application that is related to the gaming, and that is not a non-secure application. And the content is content is not good. That is observation content is there. So we will not host that application. Other application, developer can host number of applications through the developer account. So developer come on the website, on the mobile Seva app store, they have created the developer account. We will verify the developer. Then they can upload the number of application. After uploading the application, we will check the first level of testing, that is the static testing. And second level is a dynamic testing. And if the application is pass our parameters, so then the application will live. Otherwise, we will share the complete report to the developer. And developer can fix the vulnerability, then resubmit the application. So it is basically the cycle of the hosting of application on mobile Seva app store. Right now, it is our overall status of the mobile Seva app store. Right now, we have around 1041 plus mobile applications are there, and 8 crore plus downloads done through the mobile Seva app store, and 900 developer are registered on the government app store. Earlier, this app store is only for the government sectors. Only the government application can host on the mobile Seva app store. But recently, the government has changed the policy, and we will invite all individual developers and private developer startups. They can host the application free of cost. So now this platform open for the all Indian developers for Indian applications to host on the mobile Seva app store. So the episode of domains, we will also categorize with the domain wise, like domain as agriculture, health, Indian Post, judiciary, languages, learn, news. So basically, based on the domain, developer can host the application, and citizen or user can easily do it, but it can come to the developer, to the citizen. So domain wise category is also there. So then easily developer can identify their domain and host the application. In case any startup or the organization are required to add the new domain, so we are very willing to add the new domain on our app store. So you can write to us in apps.c-dac.in. It is our email ID. You can write. So we can add the new domain also in our app store. These are the basically features of the mobile Seva app store. These are the features of mobile Seva app store. So the hosting of the application based on state wise and the domain wise and platform wise. So 3 type of category we will provide on our app store. One is a state, domain, and platform. So basically state specific applications you can easily host on the state. For example, some application is related only to Maharashtra or Delhi. So you can host the application in the Delhi circle or Delhi region or the Mumbai region. So state is also there. And other basically, other is a platform specific. Basically, we are hosting the Android based application. So you can host. We will develop, we will test the in-house testing policies that will designed by the government. That policy is also available on our website. And get update facility is also there, mobile application updates. For example, you have upload one application, after period of time, the application has an update. So that facility is also there. We will provide the separate dashboard to the developers so that they can get the reports, different type of reports available in the developer account. And we will allow only the signed APK file. We will also provide the closed beta release available. For example, some developer want to release some application for certain group. So that facility is also there. We will share the complete test report. What are the findings as per the VAPT audit? We will share the report with the developer, and release management is also there for the developer. For example, some release is there. So we will also provide the complete release management information through the developer account. Right now, there is no AMC, no registration fees for the developer. It is free of cost, and we will upload the application free of cost. Developer can upload the application free of cost. Right. So it is our process basically. After that, I will some question I come on the chat bot. After finishing my presentation, I will answer them certain questions. Right. So it is our process. Basically, the process of the application, we will have our application review process. In the application review process, we will use some automatic tools for analyze the application, dynamic and manual analyze. And if the application is risky application, so we will get the review from the users, and we will update to the developer, or we will discontinue the application. Reputation mechanism is also there. So application tracking, we will also provide the separate security and privacy. We will also taking the feedback from the users. So based on the feedback, we will advise to the developer what type of vulnerability or what type of issues user are facing. We will directly communicating to the developer. The communication between developer and the admin, it is all online process is there. So developer can ask anything to the mobile Seva app admin, and admin can also write to developer for related to the application. So there is a continuity of between the process, and the communication is established between the developer and the admin. So app revocation process is also there. For example, we will get some information that application is fake application. We will get the negative feedback. So we will revoke the application and we will update to the developer. We will also take a consent from the developer, then we will revoke the application. And device security. Device security is important part. We will, during our testing, we will check the code is properly signed or not. We will also check the device is rooted, the application is installed on rooted device or not. These are the basically our process of the mobile application before live application on the mobile Seva platform. So the mode of access of the mobile Seva app store, there is a different type of mode we will available to download the mobile application. First is you can download directly through the mobile Seva app store. So our website URL is given www.apps.mgov.gov.in. You can download application directly from our portal. Then every application we will provide the individual URL. That individual URL can be used to promote the application on their website, or you can upload the advertisement in the newspaper. So you can directly provide the individual URL of the application. We also have a store application that is similar to the other app stores store application. So through store application, it is our master application. So through our master application, you can download any application that is available on the mobile Seva app store. And we will also provide the QR based scanning. Through QR base, you can scan the QR and the application will be start automatically download in the mobiles in the user handset. So these are the 4 parameters or 4 methods to access the application that is available on the mobile Seva app store. So based on the user requirement, they can access any method that is available to access. So now I will walk through to the app store. So it is our portal, basically. That is a portal, and developer portal is a separate portal for the dedicated for the developers. So in the portal, you can search the application by the state platform category, and you can download on the handset. In the developer portal, there is a 2 type of registration are given. One is a organization registration and one is a individual registration. For example, some application is developed by the startup, organization, companies, private companies, government organizations. So you can register in the organization registration. And for individual, you can register as an individual. Based on the verification, we will approve your account. After approval of account, you can host any application on the mobile Seva app store. It is a basically dashboard for the developer. So on the developer dashboard, we will provide the application upload facility, resubmit our application. For example, after the testing, we will find some vulnerabilities. So report we will share with the developer, then developer can resubmit the application after the fixing of the vulnerabilities. Then application status, developer can check the application status, the application with the admin, or it is in the testing process. So you will get the complete status of the application. In the download menu, we will provide certain best practices document to the developer. What type of vulnerabilities are faced during the testing, that we will update in the developer best practice document or developer user manual, so that developer can easily update the application and create a secure application that is a tamper-proof application. So in the download section, we will provide our policy document and the best practice document or user manual that will be helpful for the developer to at the time of developing of the application, right? So it is basically the dashboard for the developer. Yeah. So what is the interest for the industry or startups? Why they have come to the mobile Seva app store? Why not to the any other app store? So basically, first of all, we will provide the secure application. We will done the VAPT audit for all the application that is free of cost. And secondly, there is no cost will involved in the developers. It is free of cost for next 2 years. Based on the requirement, maybe it will be extended, but right now it is 2 years. It is free of cost. And security, we will done the complete application. We will secure and trusted application we will host because we have built a secure platform so that any user can download the application. They will get the trust of the government that application is trusted and secure that can be used on the handset. And third is the release management is also there. So these are some advantage for the private companies or individual developers. They can come and host the application on mobile Seva app store. Now I will walk through to the.
Sorry to interrupt, sir, but we are almost near to the closing of the session.
Okay. I will take a. I will finish this 2 to 3 slides there. So it is basically the app store
Questions I think you
application.
already answered.
Yeah. So any other question? So that is okay. Then it is a store application, and that is a benefit for the citizens. So they can search by bilingual application, domain application, iOS based application, Android based application. They can also give the review and feedback, right? These are recent applications. So you can contact, and I request all the startups and private companies, they can explore our mobile Seva app store and they can host the application, and we will promote our mobile Seva app store in the country so that all Indian application can be stored on the single place and user can find out the applications. So I will take any question from users, they can ask. My presentation is over.
So you have covered almost the questions which were answered, which were asked. So I would like to thank you for such a great presentation. It's a really nice initiative by government to provide alternatives to the Play Store.
Is similar to that is an alternate for the Google Play Store, but it is an Indian and government own app store. On the Seva app store. Thank you so much. And you have any queries, any doubt, you can write to us. We will reply on your queries through the mail. Thank you so much.
Sure. Thank you very much, Kapil sir, for being part of this session. And I would also like to thank our audience to come today and listen to you. Thank you everyone for such an engaging session. Have a good day, sir.